It's the holiday sale at K&H Auto Supply where you can get Valvoline Max Life High Mileage Motor Oil, $29.95 for 5 quarts, and get a $10 gift card after rebate. Plus, they have custom accessories, 2-piece black rubber deep tray floor mats, priced at $25.99. Merry Christmas with your friends at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. But first up, let me welcome everyone to our KSMO Christmas Eve programming. You'll see considerable changes in today's program. We've got lots coming up, including the Salem Chamber Choir. This afternoon at 1:25, we've got the Red, White, and Air Force Blue Christmas with Eli Winders coming up, Joe Nichols, Honky Tonk Holidays, CBS Country Home for the Holidays, and CBS Winter Holiday Special. All that and more coming up today on your hometown radio station, KSMO. But first of all, our noon programming will be much like normal, starting with the weather forecast for today. Rain. Yes, chance of precipitation today is 100%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. I read that, and then internally I chuckle, and mentally I chuckle because I know we've already had at least 1/4 of an inch and probably more. Feeding this morning, as I already told Stan, feeding this morning was a real adventure down on the farm. Our high will be near 48 today, and we'll have easterly winds about 6 miles per hour. We expect rain tonight, mainly before 2 a.m. Chance of precipitation for tonight is 80%. A new rainfall amounts again between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. We'll have some patchy fog tonight and steady temperatures around 43. Winds will be out east at around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow is Christmas Day and rain is likely. We'll have some patchy fog as well. Our chance of precipitation tomorrow is 70%. A new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. We'll be cloudy tomorrow with a high near 49, and our wind chill by early tomorrow morning will be as low as 37 degrees, as we'll have southeasterly winds 5 to 7 miles per hour. We expect areas of drizzle tomorrow night with mostly cloudy skies, low around 41. Winds will be out of the southeast at around 6 miles per hour. Areas of drizzle as well before noon on Thursday, then a chance of rain during the afternoon Thursday. Chance of precipitation is 40% with mostly cloudy skies, and our high temperature Thursday will be near 53 degrees. We'll have southeasterly winds 5 to 8 miles per hour. Thursday night we expect rain mainly after midnight. Chance of precipitation for Thursday night is 80%. We'll have a low temperature around 44 degrees. Then we have a chance of rain before noon and then drizzle after noon on Friday. Chance of precipitation Friday is 50-50 with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 58 degrees. We can then have a chance of rain after midnight Friday night with mostly cloudy skies, low around 44. Then Saturday a chance of rain with partly sunny skies and a high near 59 degrees. We expect partly cloudy skies Saturday night with low temperature around 39. Then Sunday should be mostly sunny, and we do think our high temperature on Sunday will be near 57 degrees. Sunday night, we expect partly cloudy skies, low around 35, and Monday, we should be mostly sunny on Monday with a high temperature near 56 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update on Christmas Eve here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. On December 23rd, 21 years ago, I received a call from USDA in Washington, D.C., telling me a cow born in Canada that had been in a Washington state dairy herd for many years before it was sent to slaughter had tested positive for bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSE. That was the first documented case in our country. That cow stole Christmas in 2003. Hysteria ensued, markets tanked, global trade partners closed their doors to U.S. beef. Media reports were rife with misinformation and conjecture that eating any beef could put the entire population at risk of death. Politicians and lobbyists had a heyday as a panicked public sought wisdom from elected officials. The U.S. beef industry came under greater scrutiny than I could have ever imagined. What many people did not realize is that a response plan designed to assess risk and how to communicate said risk was in place. Looking back, although more than 30 countries closed their borders to U.S. beef, things could have been much worse. Consumer confidence in the safety of U.S. beef did not waver. It took 10 years, but by December 23rd of 2013, all those countries that had closed their borders to U.S. beef were opened back up. There have only been 6 cases of BSE detected in the United States. I still recall the video clip of a staggering Holstein that was played repeatedly, and it reminds me how important it is to just take a breath and keep our opinions to ourselves until we actually know all of the facts. We all fare better when managing for risk instead of by catastrophe. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Yes! I finally got my first phone!
It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world. Online security depends on you and me. Install updates, make better passwords. Think before you click. Use multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure our world.
Have you been to agriamerica.com? What are you waiting for? One site, one app, one stop for 24-hour ag news and podcast. Ag news from the best reporters and podcasters, plus a steady stream of country hits for free. Agri-America, the place for timely, accurate, and dependable ag news. From the cab to the truck to the barn to the kitchen, Agri-America is ready to arm you with the knowledge you need as a farmer or rancher. Grab your smartphone and get it today. Agri-America.
Do you love Christmas? Do you go overboard decorating your house or business for the holiday season? Townscreen is holding their first ever Christmas decorating contest. Show off your Christmas spirit and enter your display at townscreen.com for a chance to win a 2-night stay at Echo Bluff Lodge. The prize includes a $50 restaurant voucher to use during your stay at the park. You can send pictures or videos, but all entries must be submitted by Christmas Eve to townscreen.com. Merry Christmas from Townscreen. Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East right here in Salem.
A slow start to the week for direct cash cattle business and cash hogs into the day higher. Good morning, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. CattleCon is headed to San Antonio February 4th through the 6th. Visit convention.ncba.org to get registered and be part of the cattle and beef industry's largest gathering. Direct cash cattle trade activity was pretty quiet for a Monday. Both buyers and sellers were busy preparing for the business in back-to-back holiday-shortened weeks. Bids and asking prices didn't surface. Significant trade volumes likely going to be delayed until sometime Thursday or Friday. In Oklahoma last week, feeder steers were $3 to $8 higher. Feeder heifers were $1 to $3 higher. Steer calves were $6 to $9 higher, and heifer calves were steady. The USDA says demand was good for paired back activity. Medium and large one feeder steers, 550 to 597 pounds, brought 290 to 362.50. Feeder steers, 600 to 648 pounds, brought $265 to $330. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 600 to 648 pounds, brought $245 to $275. Boxed beef closed higher on moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice up 13 cents at $315.98. Select closed 84 cents higher at $286.75. Estimated cattle slaughter was 118,000 head even on the week. Cash hogs closed higher with a solid negotiated run. Processors had a slow start but got aggressive in their procurement efforts Monday afternoon to bid up and move needed numbers. Business is going to be a little hectic with 2 back-to-back holiday shortened weeks. Demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been strong. strong. That's helping provide price support. Supplies were up slightly in that December quarterly hogs and pigs report. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Director up 261 with a weighted average of 79.56. The Iowa, Minnesota, and the Western Corn Belt both had no comparison, but weighted averages of 79.60 and 79.56. Pork values ended the day lower Monday, down $266 at $94.62, and the estimated hog slaughter was 490,000 head, up 3,000 on the week. At the CME, live cattle were mostly lower and feeders were up ahead of the week's direct business, and lean hog futures ended the day mixed, mostly lower ahead of the USDA's quarterly hogs and pigs report, which appears to be slightly bearish for markets. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
This message is from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. If you're having a tough time or thinking about suicide, you're not alone. And there's hope. VA's Veterans Crisis Line is full of responders who listen and help. Many are veterans or have veteran family members and friends, so they're prepared to address your challenges. After calling, you'll be connected to the next available Crisis Line responder. That person may ask, are you thinking of suicide? Or what plan can we put in place to keep you safe today? If you choose, the responder will share your name and personal information with your local VA Suicide Prevention Coordinator, who'll connect you to local VA assistance and resources. Don't wait. Dial 988, then press 1.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of the Salvation Army Dent County Service Unit at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, located 1200 West Rolla Road here in Salem. Bell ringers are out every weekend, have been out every weekend through Christmas, and they'll have a number of counter kettles. They're located around town. You're invited to join the Salvation Army in making a difference in our neighborhood. And if you'd like more information about the Salvation Army in Dent County, call 573-729-8163. The Salvation Army, doing the most good. Keith Golden of Salem passed away Sunday, December 22nd, at the age of 57 years. Funeral services for Keith Golden will be Thursday at noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Keith Golden will also be Thursday from 10 in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Keith Golden of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. David Douglas Snyder of Salem, age 82, passed away Sunday, December 22nd. Funeral services for Doug Snyder will be Friday morning at 11 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Doug Snyder will be Thursday afternoon and evening from 5 until 7 p.m. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Douglas Snyder of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Glenn Allen Hall, age 69 of Salem, passed away Thursday, December 19th. A memorial gathering will be held from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday, December 30th at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. And all arrangements for Glenn Allen Hall of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of the Salvation Army Dent County Service Unit. The two big kettles will continue to serve Dent County from Country Mart and Walmart. Remember, the money you donate to your local service unit stays in Salem to help those with emergencies and those down on their luck. Help us fill the red kettles this year and help your neighbors. The Salvation Army, doing the most good.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. KSMO Media is proud to announce the winners of the Big Family Christmas giveaway at Southtown Furniture and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, and the Kids Christmas giveaway at Aaron's Rent to Own and Jet Tires and Auto. In the Big Family Christmas giveaway, the winners of merchandise valued at over $2,500 were Layla McGraw at Southtown Furniture and Kate McBride at Terrell's Complete Auto Care. The winners of the Kids Christmas giveaway was Becca Counts at Jet Tires and Auto, while Jonathan Stroot was the winner drawn at Aaron's Rent to Own. KSMO Media congratulates these winners and thanks all those who entered the contest. They also want to thank this year's sponsors for making it possible to hold these contests here in Salem. Merry Christmas to all from KSMO Media. The Dent County Commission held their regular meeting Monday morning at the Dent County Courthouse. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said rock would be added and grading would be done on Dent County roads 5150, 5170, and 5130, while only brush is going to be cut on County Road 5600. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk stated rock would be added and grading was going to be done on Dent County roads 4290 and 4340. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said the county needed to address available positions on the Enhanced Enterprise Zone Board that are 5-year terms. Larson said both Dustin Howard and Daniel Salyer agreed to be reappointed, and the commission approved their reappointments. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said she continues to work on the 2025 county budget. She said the courthouse will be closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. She also wanted to remind all vendors to have their invoices and statements submitted Monday morning, December 30th, if they want to have them paid this year. Starting in January, the only payments the county can make is payroll until their budget is approved. If you have questions, please contact the county clerk's office at 573-729-4144. At 10 o'clock, bids were open for county surplus property. Billy Shepard had the highest bid for the 1997 Dodge 1500 4x4 pickup at $1,226 and $75 for the air compressor. Jason Akins had the high bid for the Salt Dog salt spreader at $500. Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance was in to review vehicle and building coverage for the county as the commissioners have elected to reduce the coverage on all the older road and bridge department and other county vehicles to liability only to help save some money. This does not include any of the sheriff's department vehicles. The commission also doubled the coverage from $50,000 to $100,000 on the contents of the road and bridge department building. Elliott will make the request changes to help reduce the premium that came in at $272,000 from Tokyo Marine HCC. The next meeting of the commission will be Thursday morning at 9 o'clock, and that meeting will be open to the public. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors will hold their regular meeting Monday evening, December 30th at 7 o'clock at the hospital library. At the meeting, the board will review and approve minutes from the October special meeting and the November regular meeting before they hear the report from CEO Brooke Bowman. The board will then hear the summary of operations and statistics for the month of November, be updated on the 340B program, hear the Chief Nursing Officer report, and be updated on human resources before hearing a report on quality information. The board will address old business, followed by new business that includes candidate filing update, Finance Committee members, and board meeting dates. The board may then vote to go into closed session. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors meeting Monday, December 30th at 7 o'clock in the evening at the hospital library is open to the public. If you'd like to attend the meeting electronically, contact the hospital administration office at 573-729-6626, extension 4005. The Salem Arty Board of Education held their regular meeting on Thursday evening at 5:30 in the district office. After approving the agenda and consent agenda, the board recognized 6 students from the Salem Upper Elementary School who had their artwork chosen for the art show. Assistant Superintendent Dan Copeland updated the board on the performance results. The overall test scores for the district is 78.7 APR, which is up from last year's results and above the state's average. The Salem Arty District has also seen substantial improvements in math and is up 2 points on attendance scores. Superintendent Nathan Wills gave an update on the FEMA shelter construction and stated that some of the principals attended the West Plains Job Fair to make connections and meet people that may be interested in coming to Salem. During the administration reports, Dr. Blau stated that students at William Lynch Elementary were able to provide Christmas for 12 families and with the help of Oak Grove Baptist Church, passed out 20 food baskets, thanks to their community benevolence program. Mr. Pyatt stated that thanks to various donors from the community, the Upper Elementary was able to provide Christmas for 8 families. Dr. Green stated that the students at the Salem Middle School decided to donate $300, the proceeds from ticket sales for their winter dance, to the sheltered workshop. Ms. Haven stated that Salem High School allows students who have at least 95% attendance and no in-school or out-of-school suspensions the option to opt out of one of their finals. This semester, there were 400 students that qualified for final exemptions. 2 students from the high school updated the board on their attendance at the Missouri Association of Student Council meeting. The board approved the 2025-2026 tuition rate for $9,775 per student. After discussing the recent resignations and new hires, the meeting adjourned to closed session. The City of Salem has announced the participants in this year's Holiday Lighting Contest. The contest was open to both residential and commercial properties, encouraging those to show festive displays that celebrate the spirit of the holidays. This year's participants are located at 1104 North Main Street, 600 North 10th Street, 711 North Pershing Avenue, 1106 Bay Court, 403 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard, 1401 South Louise Street, and 13 Westwood Drive. The winners will be announced on December 27th. Winning entries in each category will receive credits on their city utility bills starting at $25 for third place, $50 for second place, and $100 for first place. Funds for contest awards will come from the community support line in the city's general fund, not from utility revenue. Potential threat reports to multiple school districts across the country are on social media, plus verbal threats made by students, remind citizens of the importance of reporting these and other threats. Assaults or threats of assault should be reported to the authorities, and Missouri has a valuable tool for anonymous reporting of these concerns. The Courage to Report MO program, also referred to as C2R, provides a sooner is safer tool to report real-time concerns 24 hours a day. There are several ways to report, including through Apple or Google Play, Courage to Report mobile apps, online to Missouri State Highway Patrol by calling 866-748-7047, or texting C2R to 738-477. C2R Missouri calls and tips are answered 24 hours a day, 365 days a year by trained communications professionals. For more information about C2R Missouri, call the C2R Missouri Administrative Office at 866-362-6422. The Missouri State Highway Patrol would like to remind the public that driver examination stations throughout the state are closed during the holidays, starting with Christmas closure. Today, that closure began at noon, and they'll be closed tomorrow, December 25th. Normal operations will resume on Thursday, December 26th. New Year's Day closures will be Wednesday, January 1st, with normal operations resuming on Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. For more news, follow the Missouri State Highway Patrol on X at MSHP Trooper GHQ. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
There can be no more magical time for a child than Christmas. Salem Farm Equipment remembers how when we were young, all things at the holidays took on a sort of an enchanted glow. Salem Farm Equipment hopes that in the years to come, this Christmas will be a golden time in the memories of you and your children as well. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everyone at Salem Farm Equipment on Highway 19 South in Salem.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
The Tigers.
Catch and shoot deep three. Good. Splashed it home from deep.
Play.
Puts up a floater. Good. He got fouled. A career high 27.
Here.
Jammed down for his first Missouri field goal.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
I need all of you to join hands and help build something special.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Ball fake. Now deep three. Left wing good.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
The question always comes up at this time of year. What gift should I get the important people in my life? The answer is St. James Wine. Yes, St. James Wine. For over 50 years, family-owned and operated St. James Winery has been creating internationally and nationally awarded wines. Fun flavors from bubbly fruit Moscatos to our elegant dry reds. Delicious wine makes the perfect gift and will complement any party or get-together this holiday season. No assembly is required, and the St. James bottle impresses year after year. St. James Winery. Yum.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you by your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Well, St. Louis Blues took on the Detroit Red Wings last night, and they defeated the Red Wings 4-0. Alexandra Tazier had 1 goal, while Dylan Holloway scored 3 times for his first hat trick. In basketball, the SHS boys will be off till Thursday morning. They'll be playing Thursday morning at 10:30 in the Kabul Holiday Tournament against Winona. There'll be no broadcast of that game, and I don't have the information about the girls' game from yesterday or when their next game is. That's been a look at local and regional sports brought to the courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Hear you from... Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. However, whenever and wherever you're celebrating this holiday season, make a plan for a sober ride and don't let friends drive impaired.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with football, where the Kansas City Chiefs continuing their short week of preparation. Their matchup tomorrow on Christmas Day in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. The Chiefs come in at 14-1 overall, 2 games ahead of the Buffalo Bills, so a victory would give the Chiefs the number 1 seed in the AFC and lock up a first-round playoff bye. Head coach Andy Reid.
We've got to keep going, though. We've got a lot of room to improve. We got to make sure that we keep doing that, and we've got a short turnaround to get that done.
The Steelers come in at 10-5, but they're in a battle with the Baltimore Ravens, who are also 10-5 for the AFC North title. Kickoff tomorrow for the Kansas City Chiefs and Pittsburgh Steelers is set for 12 noon. On to college football, where the Missouri Tigers continuing their bowl preparations as they get set for the Music City Bowl coming up on the 30th as they take on the Iowa Hawkeyes. To college basketball, where it's a long holiday week off for the teams across the state, Mizzou will not be back in action until Monday when they play host to Alabama State. The next matchup for any team across the state, the St. Louis Billikens, who will take on William Woods on Saturday. Finally to hockey, where the St. Louis Blues snap a 3-game losing skid last night, shutting out the Detroit Red Wings 4-0. The Blue Notes back on the ice at the Enterprise Center on Friday, playing host to Nashville. Don't forget, however, whenever, and wherever you're celebrating this holiday season, to make a plan for a sober ride and don't let friends drive impaired. This message brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
At National Geographic Society, we believe in the power of wonder. It drives us to explore, pushes us to see the world differently, moves us to action. And we believe that today, wonder is more essential than ever. Wow. That's why we're supporting a new generation of explorers to ask big questions, make breakthroughs, and bring the future closer. Wonder awaits. Will you join us? Visit natgeo.org/wonder.
'Tis the season for cheer, and we've got plenty with CBS's Country Home for the Holidays. I'm your host, Brooke Summers. Expect some sleigh ride sing-alongs, along with some new Santa-approved tunes, music from Casey Musgraves, Blake Shelton, and more. Keep it here for CBS's Country Home for the Holidays.
Catch this 3-hour program right here on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM. It will air on Christmas Eve and again on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Pour down in the rinse change. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
The management and employees of Country Mart would like to wish each and every one a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. As we move into the future, there are many things that have changed. One thing that continues to remain the same, though, is the dependability and customer friendliness you find at Country Mart every day. Country Mart would like to thank everyone for their continued patronage over the years, and they look forward to serving you in the future. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from everyone at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East here in Salem.
Here at KSMO Radio, it is now time for news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. After the top of 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Terrell Complete Auto Care in Salem's Christmas message is an old-time one.
Merry Christmas. May its true meaning be reflected in your heart with the joy of a child with his face pressed to a toy window. May this spirit continue and your holidays be both holy and happy. Terrell Complete Auto Care, wishing you a safe and very Merry Christmas.
One site, one app, one stop for 24-hour ag news and podcasts. At agriamerica.com, you'll find ag news from the best reporters and podcasters. Agri-America streams nonstop ag news and country hits for free. The Agri-America app is the place for timely, accurate, and dependable ag news. From the cab, to the truck, to the barn, to the kitchen, Agri-America is ready to arm you with the knowledge you need as a farmer or rancher. Grab your smartphone and get it today. Agri-America.
With News on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. Reactions keep pouring in from Friday's ruling in Jackson County striking down several restrictions on abortion in Missouri. It's part of the effort to implement Amendment 3, which overturns the state's near-total abortion ban. The pro-life group Missouri Stands With Women condemned the ruling, citing the striking down of a law that requires abortion doctors to have admitting privileges at hospitals that provide OB/GYN care. The ACLU of Missouri disagrees, saying that hospital staff will now be able to provide abortion and miscarriage care to patients with life-threatening complications without fear of being arrested. Missouri had 1,948 overdose deaths reported last year, down from the all-time high of 2,180 deaths in 2022. Dr. Heidi Miller, Missouri's chief medical officer, says substance use disorder is a chronic disease that's not always curable, but
our treatments are working.
And Governor-elect Mike Kehoe has announced the date for the annual Governor's Prayer Breakfast. It'll be Wednesday, January 15th at the Capitol Plaza Hotel in downtown Jefferson City. This is Missouri Net.
It's great to catch up, Jamie. How's business?
Good. Are you up to speed with the new beneficial ownership reporting requirements?
Sort of. What's it about?
It's a new initiative to help fight crimes like money laundering, fraud, and drug trafficking. A lot of small businesses like ours just have to report some basic info to the federal government about the real people behind them.
Does that include my cafe?
There are some exemptions for certain companies, but don't worry. There's lots of guidance on the government's website about who needs to file. Check out fincen.gov/BOI. Filing is easy and free. It took me less than 20 minutes.
Looks like I do have to file. Thanks, Jamie. It's great having a supportive business community.
Reporting beneficial ownership information helps protect U.S. national security. Filing is quick, secure, and free. And it's the law. Learn more at fincen.gov/BOI.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your